One of the things that's fascinating about the mind of an entrepreneur is that the goalposts are always changing. When I first started my business, and really the first stuff that I was doing online, I remember my first masterclass ever. For some reason, I decided to run it in the back of a car. I don't know why. And I think like 4 people showed up. And I was so pumped, right? I was like, 4 people, this is amazing. And then at some moment, my brain, maybe it was the first time I ran a masterclass with 50 people or 100 people or 1,200 signups or whatever it is. And it was like the bar went up and up and up and up to the point where I could no longer appreciate the masterclasses where there were 4 people and 50 people would show up or 100 people would show up, and I'd be like, part of my mind would go, well, it's not 200 people or it's not 500 people. And it's fascinating. This is also with revenue. It's like, I remember when the idea of selling a $200 course online, when I would see that email come in, I'd be like freaking out. And we just had our magnetic masterclass, our magnetic live experience we just ran. And we had, I think it was like 196 people sign up for this. And it's so strange because it's like, I've been doing this so long that like my mind doesn't process the like appreciation and gratitude in the same way that I used to feel. Like if I felt that when I was first getting started, if I had that experience, I would be like freaking out, right? And so it's fascinating how the goalposts are always changing. And there's always this choice point. When I work with entrepreneurs, it's like, especially folks who are scaling and growing, it's fascinating how like the same thing that you would be like so pumped about maybe a couple of years ago, now you're like, I only made $50,000 this month. I'm like, you made $50,000. That's awesome. Like, remember what your beginner entrepreneur self would actually experience around that? They'd probably be freaking out. They'd be like, this is so cool. And the paradox is, and the thing to remember is, gratitude for every single step in the journey. Gratitude, appreciation, not becoming numb to it, but being able to step back, whether 2 people signed up for your masterclass or 200 or 2,000, just to be able to step back and have that moment of appreciation and gratitude, like, wow, this is so cool that I get to do this. This is so cool that all these people, whether it's 2 people or 200 people, decided to give me their time and attention. This is so cool that I made $2,000 or $20,000 or $200,000. Whatever the number is, the gratitude itself energetically starts to create a shift in your business where just the appreciation of something allows it to expand. I love that quote. I forget who said it. What you appreciate, appreciates. So there's always that choice to say, oh, this isn't enough. Oh, I wish it was more. And then there's the flip of that, which is, wow, how cool. How grateful am I? How excited am I? And the more you can rest in that energy of gratitude, of excitement for every single step in the journey, regardless of what meaning your mind might make around it, too big, too small, whatever it is, the more you can continually rest back in that gratitude, the more the journey of expansion will happen in such a beautiful way. What you appreciate, appreciates. So don't forget to be grateful, whether it's 2 people on a masterclass or 200. It's pretty cool, isn't it?